All right, now we're going to talk about service after the sale. So you've sold somebody an investment product. Congratulations. Now you want to be prepared for this. For most people, if you send them a monthly email newsletter, that's plenty. I have a little newsletter for my investor syndicate. In fact, if you want to be part of my investor syndicate, my investor club, you can go to my website and click on mission, and you can support my mission for anything from $1 up to $1,000,000 a month. Beyond that, I think Stripe won't accept that. But anyway, I can dream. But like I said before, the range of support I have gotten is from as little as $1 a month to $200 a month. And so these are people who are committed, who share my commitment to achieve the mission that I've laid out, which is to grow the economy and the things I care about, which is ecosystem vitality, human health, and livable cities. And we're in this, I think we're really in a great moment where these fields can finally take off. I've been, pushing on this my whole life, and I'm really seeing the opportunities now more than ever. All right, so what is service after the sale? It's basically, first of all, making sure your books are handled. We're going to make sure that you've got the money for your bookkeeping and accountant when you raise capital, and even through if you're building your investor community, that's a good way to get the money in place to start paying that recurring payment to those people who are going to keep you operating with integrity with money. So what is integrity with money? Integrity with money is basically your story in words and your story in numbers. Now you're engaging in real activity. It's not just a forecast. Now you're really doing it. So you're performing. Did it work? How are things going? And keeping your investors up to date. People are very forgiving. I've done videos on that. And if you change course or something doesn't work, as long as you tell them, they're going to be thrilled because these are generous people. It's like having a baby. It's going to fall. You're not going to have a perfect baby. I mean, yes, they are perfect. Falling is part of the perfection. And so investors, really serious investors, understand that there's going to be a certain level of mistake. It's really about how you get up, how you recover, how honest are you with them and with yourself. So really, the main thing you need to do is do your books every month and send a monthly report and really understand your company from the point of view of an investor, because an investor is watching those numbers. Sure, they like your product and all that. That's cool. The cool factor is great, but if somebody's investing in you, they're investing because you're producing numbers. And so everything I've taught you so far is getting you prepared and ready to really honor the numeric portion of your business, tying that in with your story now month to month, and bringing this integrity, honesty. There's a match between your words, what you say you're going to do, what you do, and how it shows up in the numbers. So, integrity is really the most beautiful lesson. It's another one of those states in our consciousness, and the experience of it is so beautiful. It's worth doing. We don't like to do it. I mean, what entrepreneur likes doing books? I don't. Although I like reading financial statements, I just don't like entering the numbers, and because it doesn't make money, right? If you're an entrepreneur, you like to either work on your product or you like to sell your product, and you don't like doing stuff that's neither of those. But that's what integrity is all about, is that it's kind of like if you're a cook, but you don't like to clean. And we all love a clean kitchen. I love to cook. I love showing up in a clean kitchen and cooking. And then who wants to clean up, But that's the integrity part. It's like you clean up. And then my grandmother, rest her soul and God bless her, but when she cooked, she never even let a pan stay in the sink. She literally was washing everything as soon as that utensil, as soon as that pan was done being used, it was clean and in the drying rack. So the sink never had a pile of dishes or pots or anything, and she could make a big feast and there was nothing to clean up at the end. Take that to heart. That's a metaphor for you do your business that way. When you have this foundation of integrity, the money will flow in. You will find that when your books are done, like if your books are up to date, some investor calls you, hey, I want to put in $1 million, show me your books, no problem. You know, I've worked with entrepreneurs who are raising, I've helped raise capital. I show up, it's like, where are your books? Oh, well, you know, we're not really doing that right now. So my investors don't want to invest in a company where they're not even doing your books. Come on. So, you know, that's the foundation of integrity. That's the basics. Keeping everything clean, keeping your language clean. When I mean clean, I don't necessarily mean not swearing. I just mean that there's that straight line between your heart and the numbers and what you say and what you do. So that's it, the follow-up, the integrity. And I'll do one last video on how to spend your investors' money, which we all want to do, right? Or like the members of Congress, right? They love spending your money. So let's talk about that in the next video.